CBS News business analyst Jill Schlesinger joins us now. Jill, you mentioned in your report that stores are trying to lure shoppers in with more engaging experiences. Is that just because of Amazon?
Well, it's partially. I mean, there's two really big trends that are going on in retail, and obviously the Amazon effect. And we mentioned this in the piece. About 44 cents of every dollar spent online is spent on Amazon. That's just mind-blowing to me.
Really,
I mean,
yeah.
And there are other online retailers that are doing very well. But at the same time, we should make note that the actual physical amount of retail space in the United States was ballooning from about the 70s right through the 2015 almost. And what we realized is we built too much retail space more than we needed. And so now we have this combination where pressure from online, too much space, lots of retailers going belly up, and the ones that are surviving are closing down stores.
You can only turn so many malls into like laser tag arenas. Okay, so all that said, are we still buying? Is the holiday season still a big deal?
It's still a big deal. And for some retailers, by the way, that have been hit pretty hard throughout the year, this is a make or break season. So, you know, we talked about Toys R Us going bankrupt a couple of months ago. And one of the things that's become really important is this company's got to deliver the goods this season. But everyone else has that same pressure. I think the reality is that over the long term, I believe this November, December holiday season is going to probably matter less and less. We've just become better shoppers.
But here we see this number saying it'll be 4% higher this year than last.
So let's talk about this number for a second. This is one of my little pet peeves as someone who covers this stuff. It's from the National Retail Federation, which is essentially a spokesperson for the retail industry. Here's how they conduct this survey. They come into a mall and they say, hey, Jill, how much did you spend last year during the holidays? Now, I would have to say that I am like most Americans. I probably really don't know what I spent last week, let alone last year. Then they say, what do you think you're going to spend this year? That's how this survey is conducted. That said, the economy's doing pretty well. There is very low unemployment right now. Wages are okay. They're kind of keeping up with inflation. But more to the point, it's really about whether people are going to be in the mood to spend. That says more about what they believe their future holds rather than what the economy is doing in this very moment.
And as you point out, they're doing their best to get people in the mood.
Yeah, I mean, I just love, my favorite one is to say, how do I bring people into my store? And I love this idea that Eddie Bauer has literally an ice box. Go into the ice box with your boots on and your parka and see if it's warm enough for you. I love that idea, and I think it's kind of cool. You know, we really do need a reason to bring people into the stores. On the other hand, let's also note that there are a lot of online stores and names that are putting up brick and mortar locations. There are Amazon bookstores now.
A few blocks away.
Yes, exactly. Rent the Runway, great online presence, starting to experiment with stores. So what we're finding is both sides of the retail experience are borrowing from one another. And I actually think this is going to be good news for consumers because essentially it does help keep prices low, but it also gives you that five-sensory experience of retail.
And for those shoppers out there who want to go shopping on Black Friday, are there really better deals then than the rest of the year?
Sometimes there are. And I have to say sometimes, if you're really into it and you like the sport of it, there's tons of apps out there that can help you kind of do it. But you really want to do your price discovery right now. Go into your browser, start typing out the products that you're interested in and look at the prices, and you will be an informed consumer. Just, you know, when the big problem we have with any of these Black Friday deals or any shopping during the holiday season is, you go in and get the deal, and then you're like, oh, but you know what, I don't need a computer, but this is a great computer. I think I'll get a computer, and it's the add-on items.
And if you're going to wait outside, maybe get that Eddie Bauer jacket ahead of time.
And the good boots.
Jill, thanks so much, Jill Schlesinger.
Thank you.